Welcome to Guru Gobind Singh Public School and Junior College. Subject EVS 1, that is Science, Class 5th, Lesson number 12, Food for All, and we are watching now part 2 video of this lesson. My name is Rashmi Walke. After watching this video, you will be able to understand about storage of grain, food storage and conservation of environment, the green revolution, and the Agricultural Assistance Program. In last video of this topic, we learned about agricultural work, various traditional agricultural methods, improved methods of agriculture, fertilizers and protection of crops. So let's start today's topics. Storage of grains. The grain is dried well in the sun and filled in sacks. The sacks are then stocked in the houses or after selling in the warehouses or shops. Stored grain can get damaged in two ways. Mice, rats and insects can spoil the grain to a great extent. Also, if the grain is stored in a closed and damp space, it catches fungus and becomes unfit for eating. So, always we have to store our grain in dry place. To prevent such a damage by pest, chemicals are sprayed at the place of storage or all around it. Neem leaves are mixed in the grain. Some protective chemicals that can be mixed with the grain are also available in the market. Their smell repels insects. Storage places are always kept dry and airy to prevent fungus formation. Now let's see about food storage and conservation of environment. Like humans, other living things also store food. Each of them has a different way of doing it. Insects like ants store food. Bees collect nectar from flowers and store it in a honeycomb in the form of honey. Squirrels store seeds because these animals store food. It is available to them when they need it. All the time, plants are busy producing the food they need. Even so, there are some plants that store food. You are familiar with the bulbs of plants such as onions and garlic, and tubers such as potatoes, ginger, etc. They are all parts of the stem of the plants. Yes, student, potato, ginger are all the parts of the stem of the plants. Radishes, sweet potatoes, beetroots are the roots of their plants. These plants store food in their stems or root. You can see in the picture stems as vegetable, potato and ginger. Sometimes production is affected by the disaster. Before this, see student, in India due to the improved methods of cultivation, we now produce plenty of food grains. The production exceeds the demand. The surplus food grain is stored in the huge warehouses. Sometimes production is affected by a disaster such as floods, drought, a cyclone or hailstorm. At such times, the stored surplus grain can be used for the people. It can also be used for people displaced due to disaster like an earthquake. The Green Revolution. Today, our country is self-reliant as far as production of food grain is concerned. We are also able to export the surplus grain. The tremendous increase in food grain production in our country was achieved during the Green Revolution. It was brought about by the joint effort of scientists, people working for the spread of science, and farmers. The credit for the research that led to improvement in the seeds of wheat and rice that resulted in the Green Revolution in India goes to Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. Then let's see about food security. Food is a basic need. Many countries have made laws to ensure that every person gets sufficient food according to their need. These laws are known as food security laws. In 2013, our country too enacted a food security law. It has made it possible to fight ills like malnutrition, starvation, and deaths due to hunger. Let's see about Agricultural Assistance Program. Through this program, farmers are given proper information and guidance about the latest technology, irrigation facilities, improved seeds, use of fertilizers and pesticides, etc. They can also get weather forecast and other agricultural related information from these assistance center. You can see in the picture a farmer asking for information from an agricultural assistance center. Then let's see about what is meant by organic farming. Farming that relies on natural means organic material is called organic farming. It is a form of traditional agriculture. In this method, the nutritive substances in the soil are retained. The organic pesticides used in this method have no harmful effects on those who eat the produce. The grain grown by this method is nutritious and also good to the taste. That is why farmers have begun to obtain for optional for organic farming methods. So in this video we learn about storage of grain. In that we have learned that we have to store the grain always in dry area. Then food storage and conservation of environment. Then we learn about the Green Revolution. And lastly we learn about the Agricultural Assistance Program. Thank you students.